Today we talk about client acquisition cost and LTV, and stay in this video to understand how you can work with those two metrics to optimize the value of your business. So we had an example of the same company in the same industry doing the same revenue and the same profitability, but one sold for $4 million, the other one sold for $8 million. The main difference was how they treated their LTV. So I want to show you something here. So a lot of companies right now, and especially since 2020, are bleeding money on customer acquisition. Their client acquisition cost jumped 60%, but for HVAC companies, 70% within 10 months, I think between 2022 and 2023. And the average client acquisition cost in manufacturing is like $700. Basically, the figure is based on the industry: manufacturing, logistics, trades, construction, food services, e-commerce. But worse is ignoring the metrics that really matter. So everyone obsesses about CAC, but 76% of business owners experience seller regret within 12 months of selling. Why? Because they built an owner-dependent business that sold at a massive discount. That makes sense. So if you sell a business that depends on you, there's going to be more risk of drain. So the real killer is, while you chase new customers, you're leaving 20 to 40% more lifetime value on the table. And when you get to sell, you some discount on that value. So the other thing about business is, when you manage it with you in the mix as an owner, your LTV will be your baseline, whatever that is. You have those management overheads. Sometimes you won't even have the appropriate management structure because you just can't afford it, because you are usually a horizontal organization. And your exit multiple will be just 4 to 4.5 on your EBITDA. And the amount of people who want to buy it is quite limited. Then there's the other type of businesses, those that do have some systems and ERP in places and some processes that are documented, but those systems, they're generic. So yeah, it helps optimize your LTV, your management overhead lower because one manager can manage more things and there's more automation. Yes, you sell at a 50% higher multiple, and you still need managers. But there's that new trend. It helps you to get the data and standardization, but really, we enter the era of hyper personalized operating systems, and that's we build at AnchorPoint with our OpsOS, where we bring what made Amazon, Temu, and all those big companies that added massive amounts of value in the last business. They have one common denominator, which is they build custom operational systems. Everything that is standard, they kept classic solutions. When it comes to your moat and your unique way of servicing your customers, the businesses who win nowadays, they build custom proprietary workflows and systems. And this is what we help you do. This way you optimize and you're not that affected by the fact that your client acquisition cost goes up. You have way less management overhead. So the amount of layers between you, a manager, and the people who execute is minimal. With one of our clients, completely succeeded of removing 90% of the management layer. It just keeps one big manager to manage their whole field delivery and service, which is incredible. Without quality and actually increasing the performance and decreasing the cost for the customer. And what is crazy, you can actually get 2x multiples compared to the original scenarios where you are owner dependent. So, knows you about getting a CRM. You can't afford middle management. Usually that's the reality. Those middle manager or even tech, expensive and generic systems still require some customization. That's why you have 47 different Excel sheets that grow in your company. So it shows the ideal span of control is 3 to 6 direct reports for complex work. With 40 employees, you need 8 managers or 8 office workers. At 104K each, that's an 32K management overhead you can't afford. And so what we propose you is increase the amount of direct reports you can manage per manager. It's something that we saw in the document yesterday. In yesterday's video, I can link it there. But the purpose of the system don't just track work. They orchestrate it. They replace the middle manager layer you can't afford. So the goal is to stop buying software and let's just use software as a piece of the overall system. We have that 3 pillars: people, process, tech. You can't treat every single one in silo. As the TPS system from Toyota says, like, you have considered your value chain and anchor in that, and then invest in people, process, tech across the whole journey, so you can reach those healthy LTV to CAC ratios depending on your industry, increase your profit margin, and yeah. So in conclusion of this video, what you need to remember is that most of the businesses who really scale and like break glass ceiling, they invest in their operational excellence, because it's the only direct lever that helps you optimize your LTV, so the long value of your customer, and increase your profitability, help you reinvest, and actually drive better performance when it comes to your EBITDA. So if you want to learn more and you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, with your network. And if you want to learn more, go on our website, book a call with us. It's going to be a pleasure to discuss that with you. Take care. Bye bye.